Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about the Wizards of the Coast D&D 2021 Dungeon Master Challenge. All right, so what we're going to talk about specifically, how to win. All right, so in your 1,000 word entry, you are going to create locations. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice on winning. The best advice I've ever seen on creating locations, and this should be for villages, for cities, and for villages and cities, right? And the cities could be small to large, right? Like metropolises, right? Large scale cities like harbor cities in fantasy realms. So how do you do it, and how do you do it well? Well, the best system I've ever seen is PERMS, PERMS, right? And when you create a city, you need to think about the political, you need to think about the religious, you need to think about the political, the economic, the religious, the military, and the social, right? So you should have, so you can sketch a city very quickly with these 5 details. So social, the most classic one of this is the tavern, right? It's a place where people can go and they can be social. Taverns fulfill the social, right? So you should have an interesting tavern. And your tavern in your location, in your Dungeons and Dragons location, it really should be interesting, right? How do you make it interesting? Well, that's a good question. How do you make a tavern interesting? Well, Dungeons and Dragons has already shown us this. The Yawning Portal. Tales from the Yawning Portal. The Yawning Portal is an interesting tavern, right? It's got this cool element about it. It's got something different. Things can happen there, and there's excitement around it, right? So all that is there, and you have that, this situation where you can make it interesting, right? So you're social, you're political. Who's the leader of your village, right? So you have that question of who is your leader of your village. In addition to that, you have your economic. Who are the bankers? How does money flow in this village or in this city? The religious. There should be one god, right? That is preeminent over this location. You could have 2. Maybe they're fighting. Maybe there's like a battle between clerics, right? But you should know it, and it should be drawn out in your location, right? And last is the military. How do they defend this location, right? And the thing is, you're only going to have room for one major location, maybe up to 3. Your 1,000 words is going to disappear so fast, trust me, right? So be very careful, and when you build your locations, use the PERMS, right? I'm also going to talk about your character names real quick. I'm just going to throw this in. When you make your character names, you're going to need to make a whole lot of NPCs. When you make your character names need to be distinct, and they need to be cool, right? What I would suggest is create all your characters, drop your names in, go to Kismet, the Kismet list of names. It's a Kismet Rose. Has a fantastic fantasy list of names. It's the best one I've ever found. It's more than thorough enough for your needs. You might be able to find everything you need there, or you might be able to find names and modify them, but they should be cool, they should be memorable, and they need to be distinct from each other when you're crafting your 1,000 word entry. Good luck. That's my advice for how to win, how to punch through the competition and make it to the top. You can do it. Get your entry in. It's important. Be quick. That's my opinion. I'd love to hear how you're planning on getting there. Let me know in the comments below. How do you plan to win? How do you plan to beat me? Please, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.